Welcome, everyone. A little extra excitement for you. So the Houston starting five. Smith and Şengün play together in the front court. Then it's Jalen Green. Then there's Whitmore. And it's Lewis in at the point. And for the Lakers, Russell and Reeves teaming up in the backcourt. MP is out there with Anthony Davis. And it's Hachimura in at the small forward position. Outside, Green. And with this being the first game of their NBA Cup campaign, the goal is to make it out of the group stage.
Yeah, B.A. We get 4 teams in each conference that make it. It's the 3 group winners plus a wild card. One thing to keep in mind, point differential could be key in advancing.
Here's Reeves following the score by Houston. On the wing, MP. Now here's Whitmore. Pass to Lewis. To the left wing. MP against Smith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. First shot won't go. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They faced off right here last time they met, but the home club just couldn't pull out the win.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
And, you know, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
And it's Houston's ball, outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Knicks.
And their body language was unimpressive. They looked defeated much of the night, and because of it, they took the L.
Yeah, they looked distracted, far off, distant. I mean, it seemed like their heart wasn't in it to try to win that game.
Clark, what catches your eye about Jalen Green at a fundamental level?
Well, it starts with his pure explosiveness. That just jumps out at anybody because he's jumping over everybody, okay? The way he can get up and down the floor and hang and lift. And that's what stands out, his athleticism. And he's actually rounding off some of the rough edges in his game that makes him kind of scary as we go forward.
Now here's MP. Last game out, 36 points for him. And he makes it.
You know, we've talked about the stroke before. The repeatable motion that Russell has. I'm trying to find that with my golf swing, fellas. Because of his stroke, though, he can be rough if he gets locked in.
Here's Green. 17 points for him last game against New York. And it's Whitmore missing. Here's MP. It's rebounded by Houston. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Magic was a man on a mission. He had 36 points, and he was red hot from beyond the arc, raining down a ton of threes. In the face of their early season struggles, he came up with a nice performance. Maybe it'll get this team going as he hoped. Guys?
Yeah, got it. We saw him play in attack mode the other day. We'll see if he can keep it up in this one.
You know, I think he can. A repeat performance should be no problem for him.
And, you know, I'm curious, guys, to see whether the defense plays him straight up, plays him honestly, or do they deny him, trap him, whatever they can do to force the ball out of his hands. We'll see.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Houston shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And it's something they know that if they improve, can really have a big impact on their success. He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here.
Now here's Green. He's got 5.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
On the wing, MP. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. And that one's good.
I like how assertive MP is down there. No question that he's got the skills to score in the paint.
Back to Green. Pass to Smith. Şengün, a screen on MP. From 11 feet away, and he gets the jumper to drop. Smith's got his second basket of the game.
Not an easy shot for a young player, but Smith Jr. really smooth that time.
MP shot is off.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way.
And the shot goes down.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Now here's MP. And it's Whitmore with the rebound.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills. And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's MP. Again, MP missing.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
Lakers trail by 9. Looking to get back on track. Again, MP missing.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
And down it goes. 2 points. Smith's got 8 points.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Rockets here, they've really been putting them. Outside Davis. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Clock at 6. Here's Smith. And Davis with the block.
You don't know exactly where Davis is. He's going to deny your shot, so you got to be aware of his presence.
Here's MP. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. The Rockets lead by 10. Smith outside. Three-pointer. Yes. And a nice assist from Thompson. He's got 11.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Anthony Davis is letting it fly. He said, the way that teams are playing me, I've been getting back to the mid-range. It's an easier shot instead of fighting the double team, so that's all it is, continuing to trust it and shoot it. Brian, we've seen that jumper be a real weapon for him.
Yeah, that's a good call, Allie. Thanks. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Green against Reeves. From 20 feet. The rebound by MP. MP's got 4 rebounds now. The fadeaway. The Rockets pull it in.
Can't blame them. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Pass to Lewis. Green with the ball. That three's off the mark.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Russell to pass to MP. Again, MP missing.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
It's Eason with the jam.
Already an intelligent playmaker, Thompson moves the ball well for a rookie.
Here's Russell. Nails the baby hook. Russell's got his second basket.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. Rockets ahead. They're up by 11. And we'll be back with you shortly.
The Rockets, 29.
It is a wonderful night for basketball and a wonderful time to get a quick, wonderful rundown of how the wonderful West looks early on in this wonderful season. Is that too many wonderfuls?
No, you're wonderful.
You know what I was just thinking about, fellas? The NBA has lots of bright lights, maybe too bright for some.
Speaking of bright, Ernie, can we wear sunglasses on the set? You know, I'm looking at Shaq's head, and it's really that wax he put on his head. Oh, my God, it's just...
Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the Rockets.
One of the best ways to...
Thanks for joining us.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. You got to like what Jabari Smith has done in this one.
And he was a beast on the offensive glass in that first half. How can they slow him down?
And you know what, guys? I think it starts with having a body on him every time a shot goes up. I mean, they've got to do a better job boxing out.
Russell and Reeves teaming up in the backcourt. Anthony Davis is out there with MP, and it's Hachimura in at the 3 slot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And when you talk about guys who are built for the modern game, add Smith's name to that list.
Smith hits them both. Here's Russell. MP outside. Looking to get it going. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on Jabari Smith.
As his career unfolds, I mean, MP's ability to get to the line will be huge.
Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. Houston leading by 12. The NBA becoming more and more global, Clark. Şengün, a perfect example of that.
Yeah, Alperen Şengün out of Turkey. Right now on the fast track to being the best player to ever come out of his homeland. So still very young, but boy, his future is quite bright.
Here's MP. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one. From the baseline, and he hits the jumper. Green's got 4 points this quarter.
That's a chance he's never going to pass up. The D completely ineffective.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. MP up top, covered by Smith. Smith against MP. Elbow shot. And again, the Lakers, no good.
Starting slow in this half, 0 for 3 so far.
Watch him.
Smith outside. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Davis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's MP. Work in the interior. MP.
There it is, the first basket of the half after missing their first 3 attempts.
Smith outside. Pass to Green. Outside Whitmore. All sorts of time. Rebound by the Lakers. MP's got 5 rebounds tonight. to the wing, right side. Russell finds MP. Oh, another miss by MP.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They trail by 14. Takes a step back. It's good. Whitmore's got his first bucket in this one.
Athleticism showing through from Whitmore. He doesn't need much room at all to operate in close.
And here's MP from outside. Again, MP missing.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Smith against Davis. Green in the post. 11 points in the game. Here's Whitmore outside. They get the rebound. Şengün. Reeves brings the double. Şengün, no good.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
MP inside. Whitmore defending. MP, no good.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And the Lakers will go for a different look here. Vanderbilt's checked in for Davis. Jones comes in for Hachimura. Karis LeVert's checked in for Reeves. And Hood Schifino subbed in for Russell. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Thompson, he's checked in for Lewis. And there's Smith. That one's good on the assist from Green.
Yeah, a prolific score from all three levels. Smith showing off here tonight.
And again, the Lakers, no good.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
2 points. That one goes.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Los Angeles has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness. Boy, you look at the defense, not nearly the hustle or energy at that end of the floor. It's the exact opposite of what it was in the first half.
And here's MP from outside. Again, MP missing.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a three at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
Outside, Green.
Hey, who's watching them?
Off with the layup. Jabari Smith has been leading the charge for Houston. He's been productive scoring the ball. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just
Completely new group for the Lakers. So the Houston 5 right now. They've got Tari Eason, also Thompson out there. Shepard is out there with Jock Landale. And it's Micic in at the point guard position. Two minutes gone by here in the fourth. Into the lane. From the low block. Micic blocked.
Well, I tell you what, his teammates love seeing this. So do I. I mean, when Russell was able to block a shot, that's a big bonus.
MP shot is off.
You know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to rein it in down the stretch here.
To the middle. Here's Landale. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And their offense has been much tighter since halftime. The guys are starting to work together, moving the ball around, getting good shots.
Hey, I don't know if it was changing baskets or what, guys, but they clearly look a lot better offensively.
Again, MP missing. Houston has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. Here's Micic, guarded by Russell. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Reeves, the pass to Russell. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That was good.
Inside, Russell definitely has the touch. Just pops it in nicely.
Pass to Landale. Here's Shepard. He's covered by Reeves. Here's Micic. Good work defensively by Russell. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Here's MP. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. MP's got 5 points now this quarter.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Rockets.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
VA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And they'll chalk this up as their 3rd win of the year.
But they've got 2 more chances to get some revenge. The matchup doesn't favor them, but against a conference opponent, they're going to battle hard.
And, you know, against a conference opponent who you're going to see 4 times total on the season, a 2-0 advantage is pretty healthy.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Jabari Smith.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
You can bet MP will make a lot of those over his career.
Pass to Landale. Out to Thompson. Landale with a screen. Thompson goes in, and he banks in the layup.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Here's MP. It's hauled in by Houston. Here's Shepard. And so Houston takes this one by a big margin.
Sorry, man. Tough game tonight.
They called this place the phone. Look out there, MP.
MP,
So
you're my favorite player, man. Oh.
Up next, the Wizards taking on the Lakers. For the Wizards, hi everyone, thanks for joining us on and here's what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Wednesday, they'll go up against Bradley Beal and the Phoenix Suns. And then on Friday, they'll tip off a road trip in Toronto where they'll take on the Raptors.
And looking at the Minnesota matchup, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
And now the Lakers starting group. The guard spots filled by Russell and Reeves. Rui Hachimura out there with MP. And it's Davis in at the 5. Home in the paint. And for the Wizards, Saddiq Bey is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Coulibaly. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Poole in at the 1. Well, we know, Greg, early on in the year, teams still trying to figure out their rotation.
And it takes time before you find the rhythm you're looking for. Coaches will mix and match units to see what works best, with the thought also of the postseason.
Poole, a screen on Hachimura. The shot's good from Bey.
And I love watching this kind of competition. Bey returning the favor with that triple.
The 3 from MP. Rebounded by the Wizards.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
MP against Kuzma. Screen by Valanciunas. 4 on the shot clock. Coulibaly finds Poole. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
Throw down from Kyle Kuzma, level of aggression.
LA's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. The 3 from MP. Another miss by MP. Wizards have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Here's Kuzma. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And it's the Lakers' ball. The 3 from MP. Another miss by MP. And so Poole will bring it up for Washington. And this matchup with the Lakers, it's their first meeting of the season. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last game against the Rockets put together a very solid game. He finished with 17 points and capitalized from the perimeter, making a few threes. Perhaps a performance like that can get his teammates all on the same page. Maybe they can turn around their fortunes. Kevin?
Thanks for the report, David. You have to love the energy he brought in that last game.
Yeah, he was the team's driving force, and tonight, maybe more of the same.
Well, I think what he has shown is when they send 2 in his direction, he is willing to make the pass and trust his teammates to make plays so critical.
Valanciunas against MP. Valanciunas inside. Kuzma outside. A 3-pointer off the mark. The Lakers trail. Here's Davis. Lays it up off the glass.
And just a good job of getting a high percentage look. Davis knows how to put himself in position to attack.
Pass to Valanciunas. Kuzma with it. A 3-ball. Another miss by Kuzma.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
MP inside. Guarded by Poole. MP no good.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Good on the triple.
Showing the range. How about Bey taking and making his fair share of those triples.
MP no good.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Valanciunas in the high post. Bey against Hachimura. Bey no good.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can
got it to fall! It went down! He got it to fall!
He did it!
That's a miracle. Are you kidding me?
Listen, under duress of the end of the period, you just throw it up and hope.
Tie game in Washington. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And taking a look at the Wizards' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
Isaiah Joe is out there with Coulibaly. Then there's Rashawn Holmes. And it's McGowan's in at the small forward. That's the 5 on the 4 for the Wizards. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Jones, no luck. We know, Doris, at one point, the Wizards had one of the most unique pairings in NBA history.
Think back to 1987, 1988, the year you're talking about, when the 5'3" Muggsy Bogues was a teammate of Manute Bol, who stood 7'7" tall. At the time, they were the tallest and shortest players in NBA history, with 28 inches between them. Incredible.
Holmes, that's a screen. Coulibaly, no good on the 3. The Lakers in the lead. It's Jones on the wing. Pass to Vanderbilt. Now here's LeVert. Here's Hood-Schifino. Great look, but off the mark.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Now Coulibaly. Back to Joe. Here's Stojic. The Wizards with another miss. Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers in their last game, a loss to the Rockets. Pass to LeVert, and here's Jones. To the paint. Here's Davis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either with... Here's MP. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game.
No idea why he's attempted so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Up top, Valanciunas is guarded by Davis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And they get it. And again, Washington no good. Lakers leading by 7. Inside, got a piece of it. Joe with it, defended by Reeves. To the left wing. Pass to Carrington. Back to Bay. Here's Stojic. Banked in off the glass.
Well, there's an aggressive mentality in play. Working close, find a way to score.
Russell kicks to MP. From past the arc. Bring it up for MP. A 3.
You can see MP just looking to continue to refine that three-point shooting.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Bay passes to Valanciunas. Shoots from the block. The Lakers with the rebound. Davis has got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's MP. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Valanciunas with the ball. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Carrington. That misses off the backboard. MP with it. Now Valanciunas defending. MP no good. Wizards trail by 8. Here's Carrington. Valanciunas with a screen on Reeves. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
When Valanciunas forces the issue like that, he is really tough to handle. He does a good job drawing contact.
Vanderbilt's checked in for the Lakers. so he gets them both.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
The three from MP. Drops in the tray. MP's got the lead up to 9 now for the Lakers.
And that shows the skill level of MP. The pull-up is a tough shot to master.
Pass to Kuzma. Poole, a screen on MP. Puts it up from 15. Kuzma can't get it to go.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
And so it's Los Angeles in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Fellas, I was just wondering if you played in the league these days, what do you think would be different compared to when you... And now let's discuss this game. Talk about a strong start for the Los Angeles Lakers.
We expect them to come up.
And that'll do it for...
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Taking a look at Los Angeles. The guard spots filled by Russell and Reed. MP out there with Anthony Davis. And it's Hachimura in at the small forward position.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Looking back at the 2019 draft, Jordan Poole was picked number 28. And Doris, he's already experienced the highs and lows of the NBA.
Well, Kev, let's remember that was a stacked draft class. And I think what you've seen from Jordan Poole is this incredible ability to hunt shots, to be willing to be a focal point on the offensive end. Let's remember, he's won a championship in his career, and that's something you can never take away.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. Anthony Davis broke his defense down for me. He said, I can block shots, switch on to anybody, guard the pick and roll, I can guard the post, I can guard the pin down. So that's my ability. My ability defensively is to do everything. Kevin?
And he does everything. David, thank you so much. Poole against Russell. Poole the pass to Kuzma. Good defense by MP.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Pass to Davis. Outside Russell. MP inside. Valanciunas is there. A nice shot by MP.
And after a first half in which their offense shot under 40%, they've got the lead, and they should count themselves to be lucky.
Here's Bay. He takes it in, and he goes big with the dunk right over Rui Hachimura.
And look at Bay moving at full speed, not letting anyone get in his way.
Let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who are the best shooters from behind the arc last season. Number 1, D'Angelo Russell.
And getting that spot at the top of the list was such a huge accomplishment. What a year it was for him from behind the arc.
Wizards trail by 10. On the wing, Koulibaly. Nothing on the board. Pass to Bay. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Lakers leading by 8. MP outside. MP converting the tough bucket.
Well, obviously, the defense has not been great this half, and you've got to be able to address this quickly.
Here's Valanciunas. He's guarded by Davis. Back to Poole. The Lakers with the rebound.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Here's MP, and the dunk by MP.
MP is cooking right now, and folks, this is exactly what we expected from this young man.
Kuzma outside. Wizards passing it around. There's 1:47 left here in the third quarter. 6 to shoot. Launches it. The Lakers with the rebound. Davis has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's MP. Another miss by MP.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Pass to Poole. And here's Valanciunas. He's guarded by Davis. And Valanciunas kicks to Bay. Shoots over Hachimura. No good off the back of the rim.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
And here's MP for 3. Drills the three-pointer. MP's got 15 points in just the second half. Both teams deciding to change it up. Wizards trail by 15. Pass to Kuzma. And there's the call on Jones. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Carrington. No scoring in this one. 6 on the shot clock. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
He got a little ahead of himself there trying to pull the team even.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
And Washington making a change here. McGowan's checked in. Here's Javino on the money from 12 feet away.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Joe. The Wizards with another miss.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Lakers ahead as they end the third quarter with a massive 16-7 run. And coming up at... How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this.
We're going with a whole new group out there now. Timeout, Wizards. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Washington's head coach said to the team. He was disappointed in the shot selection. He told them, stay patient, run the offense, make the extra pass. You don't have to make up the deficit all at once. See if they start shooting a little better. Kevin?
Thank you, David. They've got Jonas Valanciunas. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Bay. Then it's Coulibaly. And it's Poole in at the 1 spot. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Kuzma, that's good.
I'll tell you, he's been much better in the second half. He's taking smarter shots. He's looking more comfortable. And guess what? He's in a groove.
And MP throws it down.
Fantastic slam by MP, proving how dangerous he can be inside.
Poole kicks to Kuzma. Pass to Bay. Poole with it. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the tip.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Well, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
The wide open look here for Kuzma. No good with the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And stolen by Kuzma. Hachimura against Bay. Rebounded by the Lakers. And here we go. MP heading to the hoop. Reeves in the corner. Takes the three. It's rebounded by Coulibaly. Coulibaly's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Kuzma, right side. Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Wizards trail by 12. Pass to Poole. Valanciunas with a screen on MP. Here's Kuzma. And the lead is down inside single digits. Kuzma's got 9 points here in the second half. Here's MP. And the dunk by MP.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Lakers.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
Kuzma can't get it to go.
Just strong work defensively there in the low post. You got to be tough down in the paint.
Boy, he really anchors well on the block. Very difficult to back down.
Down low, 6-second difference between the shot and game plan. And the shot goes in.
And tough to miss his man that time. They really seeing the whole floor.
And here's MP for 3. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
But the truth is, they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Here's Kuzma. Can't hit the free throw line jumper. Here's MP. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.
Way to bring the effort tonight.